Hey everyone, welcome back with a new lecture with how to calculate measurement uncertainty for microbiological measurements. In the previous lecture, I have explained sources of uncertainty, and I started explaining some points related to quality control program, how to prepare the quality control program. I started with ensuring the performance of media, how to ensure that this media will be able to support the growth of target organisms, and this is very important. Quality control program is very important to ensure the performance of every step during the whole measurement process and to ensure the accuracy of results at the end. In this lecture, I will continue also explaining some points relating to quality control program. One of the most important points relating to quality control program is equipments. All equipments inside the lab shall be maintained well to ensure the performance of these equipments. So, regular maintenance of equipments. Ensure that autoclave, incubator, or any other equipment used are regularly serviced and calibrated. Serviced, there should be a plan, preventive maintenance plan to maintain or to make service for the equipment every year. As example, 2 times per year or 1 time per year according to the manufacturer instruction, and also the manufacturer who will do this maintenance. And also there should be maintenance inside the lab internally by the microbiologists. And calibrated also. Calibrated can be internally or externally, as we explain also in ISO IEC 17025. As per the requirements, and you should record this calibration, and there should be a certificate also for external calibration. Also, we have documentation and record keeping. You should keep all records relating to quality control program. All results will come out from the quality control program shall be recorded according to your procedures. Maintain records for all quality control and media performance tests. Data analysis and trend monitoring. You should ensure the performance of measurement process and media performance for a long time scale, not only for one sequence or one day. Analyze the data from quality control test and monitor trends over time. What happened during long time scale? What the change happened during the long time scale? If there is any issue with the media performance during over time or not. So to monitor trends over time to detect any issues with the media performance. Competency of personnel, very important to check or to ensure the competency of personnel inside the lab every year, and you will have your plan and how to do this. That will be through repeatability and reproducibility, and you will check standard deviation of their repeatability for each one of them, and training also them according to requirement for the personnel, and on proper. You will train them on proper microbiological techniques, and if there is any new technology happen, and media preparation, how to prepare the media to ensure consistent and reliable results. Environmental conditions in microbiological lab is very important to be controlled, because any contamination will affect on the accuracy of the results, and maybe more than any other lab. So you should have a plan, complete plan, to control the environmental conditions in microbiological lab to prevent any contamination. But how to do this? I prepared some points to explain how to prevent or minimize the contamination inside the lab. First point, lab design and layout. The layout from the beginning shall be prepared to prevent or minimize the contamination inside the lab and maximize efficiency from every place in the lab. So plan the lab layout to minimize the risk of contamination and maximize efficiency, such as separate areas of different tasks. Homogenization of sample will be in a place, and media preparation another place, and the preparation of samples for analysis will be in another place, dilution in another place, equipments in different places. So you will have separate areas for different tasks, such as clean areas for media preparation and a separate area for handling culture. So you should prepare your lab to prevent any contamination. Many things also can be added for this point from the beginning, from preparation of the layout of the lab, can be added to prevent any contamination or minimize the contamination, the risk of contamination inside the microbiological lab. Also, sterilization is very important for the work environment, the whole work environment, to prevent any contamination from any other organism. Sterile work environment by ensuring that all surfaces and equipments are regularly cleaned and disinfected using proper disinfection. And you can also use swab test to ensure that all surfaces are cleaned and there is no contamination will happen from any other organism. And to ensure the air quality, you should install HEPA filters, high efficiency particulate air, which is the mechanical air filter, and maintain a controlled airflow system inside the whole lab to minimize airborne contaminants. And all equipments inside the lab shall be controlled with data loggers to monitor the temperature. So use temperature controlled equipments, incubator, refrigerator or freezer or others, to maintain the required conditions for microbial growth and storage. Humidity control, maintain appropriate humidity levels, especially in incubators and storage areas, to prevent excessive moisture. And light control, also very important. Some microbial experiments shall be performed away from the light. So some microbial experiments may require protection from light. So use darkened containers for light sensitive cultures. Biosafety cabinets also inside the lab, very important, and chemical fume hoods to keep the chemicals and the reagents. Personal protective equipments such as the lab coat, gloves and face mask and others also shall be used to protect the personnel inside the lab. Waste management is very important inside microbiological lab. Establish a strict protocol for handling and disposing of biological wastes and the chemicals. And access control, as you know, you should have a restrict access to the lab for authorized personnel. Regular maintenance for equipments including safety cabinets, incubators or other equipments. Conduct routine maintenance and calibration for all equipments to ensure that these equipments operating correctly. Many other points also can be added to quality control program. I try to collect some general points, but how to do exactly every point I will explain in other training course. This training course is for estimation of measurement uncertainty. Thank you and see you in the next lecture.